get a ride. Floating through the front door, my modest attire. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that.
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at the Steeler defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Check, hurt. Hey, smash. 79 Broncos.
Well, you got to think Charles Atwin's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Come 19! Come 19! Hurt! Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Here's Jackson. That is caught. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Broncos! Big Lion!
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Check smash.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. The Niners had 3-8 on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here,
There he goes left side. Down to the 10. Touchdown. 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. A man who was a prep All-American in nearby Antioch, it's Najee Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Good push up front in that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Pickett now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Harris running straight ahead. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On the draw, it's Harris. And a short gain down to about the 33. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Pickett back to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2 yards, nigga. You can't go for it, bro. You got to punt that or fake punt, bro. Nah, it's 2 yards. It's 2 yards. It's 2 yards or less, bro. You can't do that, bro.
Instead, the offense out there, they're going.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't trying to get you in trouble, you know what I mean? There's someone watching that, you know what I'm saying?
Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Yeah, I don't want you to get in trouble, brother. You know what I mean? Now, if you wasn't streaming shit, I wouldn't care.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting...
Yeah, I got suspended, man, from playing Raw. I was playing Raw, son, and that's like I went for a touchdown on the 3rd yard line.
Answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because
yes,
unanswered.
that motherfucker literally suspended me for that shit. I'm like, yo, but I was down. You know what I'm saying?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated.
I feel you, but not everybody sees it like that.
Last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about runs in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
Brother, I just want to let you know that just in case, you know what I mean, somebody saw that shit. You would have been like, why I got suspended, and then they would have told you. You'd be like, oh, fuck.
The pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack.
Man.
18. McCaffrey on the counter. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Third. Right there, right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amber Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
A good run there on right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
First down, and they go right back to Davis Price. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 40-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. After 1, 7-3 the score. On EA.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Another touch for Davis Price. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 3.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Go check. Go check.
Now it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards, you're trying to hold teams below that. When they get one against you, as we just saw there, boy, that really hurts them. It puts them back on their heels a little bit and makes them a little bit less confident.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Pickett. And his throw is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Pickett. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-7.
I took him out the fucking play. Good shit,
Boswell
man.
now to kick it away after
Took
the
that
touchdown.
nigga out the play.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it
Oh,
up to 25
man.
for the touchback.
Good shit, man. Good shit. I followed the wrong person. Good shit.
Come on, come on.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hey, check that, street. Hey.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Davis-Price on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Check smash, go!
2nd down, and again it's Davis-Price. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Check smash! Warrior 70! Go, Riggs, go! Ready?
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners have retaken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get up there.
That one goes for
man. Woo. Man. Madden loves you.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he's got this down to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now a first down carry for Harris. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 35 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Next to score, Steelers 17, 49ers 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Go, check. Go, check. Ready.
Throwing is Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Samuel in motion.
Hurt. Hey, check that. Street.
To throw is Jackson. Finding Gray on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Ready. Hey, smash Broncos. 18 rattler.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Big Lion.
Jackson will throw again. Now the pressure gets there and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
60 Maverick. 70 Razor. Check smash. Go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
But partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Come on.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Go, Reed. Go. Timberwolf. Check Bobcat. Third.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Jake Moody on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Pickett. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. They'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
To number 82. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
49ers 17. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Okay,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
65, Cat! 65! Street! Street! Ready?
Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. To the 43, 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Debo going in motion left.
Go check! Go check! Check! Hurt! 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 Hey, check that! Check that! Street! Street!
Now Jackson. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, smash Broncos! Big Lion! Mustang 19! Panther 11! Panther 11! 19 tight! 19 tight! Check smash! Check smash! Go!
Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Ready.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Panther Street, Panther Street.
On second down, here's Jackson. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Street. Go check. Ready.
Here's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
39-yard gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends.
Let's go now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air.
Pickett back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. They run with Harris shelling through the defense. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
49ers 20.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Got it. Ready?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Now it's Jackson. Able to find Gray here. And he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Big Lion! Check smash! Check smash!
Now it's Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, smash!
In motion, there goes Bell.
18, pioneer! Go, Reed, go! Go!
To throw again is Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Again, it's Harris on second down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Steelers first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. They run with Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Pickett will look to throw it here. He'll let it fly for Austin. Touchdown! Calvin Austin, 44 yards. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now.
49ers 20. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go now.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Free.
To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 52 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go.
This is Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And the Steelers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are right back in this football game. And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Check that. Street. Ready.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown for the Niners. Brandon Ayuk with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Pickett. On the slant, he finds Washington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. I mean, how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On third down, here's Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Steelers, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.